coming to you live from the midst of a mental breakdown. Hi. Didn't think we were going to meet like this. Um, I was fully prepared to make my channel totally faceless until I reached 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers or something like that. But I have had a day, and the first thing I thought of was just to make a video. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I'm still finding my footing in this whole like YouTube content creation type thing, but I just I had a bad day at work, and it's at a job that I just don't give a shit about. And I'm like, why am I fretting and worrying about this job that I really don't care about and not putting that effort into something that I do care about, which is growing this channel and being self sufficient and being my own person and being an independent artist, right? Anyway, I wrote notes. I have notes. Why am I here struggling to collect my thoughts? I wrote notes. I obviously am so adult and know how to adult. Okay, so let me give you some context and some background about myself. I have a degree in animation. I went to school for it. It's something that I'm passionate about. I love it. I left school not having a job lined up in animation, of course, because it's kind of a hard industry to break into. So I worked odd jobs until I eventually landed in an art job. Okay. I decided pretty much post college that I would be happy in a profession that at least allowed me to be creative and to use my art skills. So at the time I was living in Texas, I got a job working as a graphic designer for a major city's transportation department. Not going to say the city yet because I don't want to spill all the tea. I could make a whole separate video about what happened there. But I got this job working as a graphic designer and I loved it. It was so many prayers answered for me. I got to do art that was interesting and felt like I had an impact. I had an amazing team, an amazing manager. It was great. Unfortunately, the city manager at the time decided to reorganize the government, which meant that everything that I thought I was getting into sort of went up in the air. And that whole reorg was sort of like the beginning of the end for that job for me. Long story short, basically, our team got moved to a different division, and that division didn't really want us. And eventually, they cut my position. They let me go. So that happens. And then my whole life in that city falls apart. I get let go from my job. 2 weeks later, my cat dies. I get super sick. And because I lost my job, I have no health insurance. So I can't go to the doctor. And then that sickness leads me to develop vertigo. And this vertigo sticks with me for a year. In fact, I still have it, even though now it's a little bit more manageable. But at the time, I couldn't be upright for more than 5 minutes at a time, right? I'm back home with my parents. I moved back home. I kind of didn't have a choice. I had nowhere else to go. And I'm very grateful for that because otherwise I would have ended up on the street and that would have sucked. But, you know, I had it all and I did everything right and it blew up in my face. And now I'm back home and I'm working in a job that I really don't care about. It's another government job. If you had told me when I was in college that I was going to be working for the government, I would have thrown my lukewarm Baja Blast in your face and said, fuck you, I'm never going to work with those bureaucratic pigs. And yet here I am. Okay, I work for the government. Don't hate me. I work for local government. It's different. It's bad, but it's different. I'm working for this government entity and I don't really care about it. It's a fine job, the benefits are good, and I don't really care about it. And today, I was taken aside by my manager and told that I was doing below average work, which for me, I don't do below average work. Even in jobs that I hate, I don't do below average work. It's just, it's something, it's my work ethic. I don't know what it is, but even in jobs that I genuinely don't care about, I work super hard at them. I think it's a deep seated issue with being a people pleaser and feeling like I have to make everyone like me at all times. And I'm trying to work through that. Believe me, I am. But to hear that kind of feedback and to still not really care about the job itself kind of put things in perspective for me because now I'm like, am I self sabotaging? Like, is that what's happening? Am I, you know, am I subconsciously trying to get an out for this job because I don't even really want to be here? Or am I never just going to be good enough for anybody? And if that's the case, then who cares? Which brings us to this video. I am a relatively shy person, especially when I first meet people. And I've wanted to start a YouTube channel for a very long time, but I was never like ready to show my face and never ready to, I don't know, sort of do off the cuff stuff. Like I really wanted everything to be planned and I wanted to be like a faceless YouTuber for quite some time, and that's kind of, I mean, you can see my previous videos, that's what it is. But today has just sort of made me think like, fuck it, like I don't care, like this is my phase. If you like it, great. If you don't, oh well. um I will still do faceless content, but I also want to do things like vlogs and discussions and things like that. And I really want this to be something that I look back on and think, I'm glad I did it. It may not work out for me. It may also work out for me. I don't know. But at this point in my life, and I am not really a spring chicken anymore, I'm kind of tired of trying to do things the right way and the correct way. Because even when I do, it doesn't seem to work out. So I'm just going to do things my way and hope for the best. If I could list or manifest, however you want it, the things I'd want in my career, it would be to be creative, be impactful to some degree, and to build a community. And also to support myself. Like, I don't want to be a broke bitch forever, you know? And I hope that one day this channel will be that. And I hope that if you're watching, you want to be a part of that. Totally okay if you don't. I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but if you're here, great. Thank you. Love it. I think I've spent so much of my life trying to be the missing puzzle piece to everything, trying to be the oh, you can rely on her because she can do this thing, and oh, you can, Kim just filled this position so well and she was the missing piece to all of this. Because it's nice to feel like you belong, right? It's nice to feel like you have purpose and you have a place. But the thing about that is that, at least for me, I feel like I changed myself in order to fit that missing piece. And I'm pretty tired of it. and I don't want to be the missing piece of the puzzle anymore. I want to be something totally standalone. Maybe maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I am spiraling into something. Maybe turning the camera on after having a bad day is not a good idea, but something just told me that this is the thing I have to do. My camera died on me, which was fun. um, yeah, so I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best because I'm too old and I'm too tired and I'm too sick of this shit for me to put this off any longer. So, hi, this is me. I'm Kimitivity. I'm Kim. I don't know what the hell's going to happen with this channel, but something's going to happen with it. So that's promising, exciting, maybe, or terrifying. I don't know. Depends on how you want to look at it. And I hope that this spiral into madness maybe brings somebody else some comfort in knowing that you're not alone if you're also feeling this way. LMAO, my camera died. So we're going to go back to little animated me because I'm not going to sit here and wait for my camera to charge. Anywho, yeah, I hope that this video, as shitty of an introduction as it is to me and who I am, brings you some comfort or entertainment or a distraction, whatever it is that you need, because it has given me what I need in the moment. So, yeah, welcome to my channel. Stay tuned for more of something. Can't tell you what that's going to be yet, but of something. And if you like this video and you like me for whatever reason, please hang around. If this is not for you, then that's cool. Thank you for the view. Have a nice evening. All right, I'm going to cut this off because I am tired. I want to go to bed. Okay, bye.